When I hit a casino, I'm ready for fun and games, but I also need my Mexican food fix. I'm Nivea Gugnani here at the Scorpion Bar at the Foxwoods Resort and Casino in Connecticut. So let's go behind the burner and meet the chef. So I'm here with Chef Kevin Long. Kevin, I see skirt steak. Yep. What are we going to do to that?
This is our rendition here of our Carne Asada, which is a fun sort of multi-purpose marinade that we put on the meat, and we're going to make some tacos with it. So what we have here is this is actually a natural skirt steak. This is a product that I've used in a bunch of different projects, and you can see it's got some beautiful marble. We've actually peeled most of this off here, but we've left this outside layer of fat, which is really kind of fun. It's not thick, it's not going to be chewy like in a ribeye, but a lot of this melts away when it's cooked, so it really kind of self-bastes the meat.
It makes it juicy.
Yeah, which is really kind of what you want. It's really great looking steak. You know, and one of the things that we do as a little trick for this too is, since we have left a little bit more of this fat on, we'll kind of score the outside of it. And it's just going to kind of break it up a little bit more. It's going to make it so that you know, that fat will melt out as it's grilled.
So now our meat is set aside. What are we doing next?
We're gonna put our scored meat, and then we're going to marinate. And what we really kind of set out to do here was a blend of you know, sort of the classic ingredients that I'd use with skirt steak with our sort of Mexican flair. The lime in here is actually beautiful. So it's one sliced lime. And then what we have here is our ground coriander seed and fennel seed.
And also the flavors.
Yep, texture, flavor, and some of this does stick to the meat. You know, it gives it more of an authentic kind of feel. A little bit of sliced onion, because pretty much everything that I cook with gets a little bit of onion. And then we're just do a little bit of cracked garlic. And then anytime I do this is some sort of sweetness. We actually use honey,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, which is really beautiful. Worcestershire sauce is really one of my favorites.
Love it for steak.
Exactly. And then a little bit of soy sauce. A little bit of the really, really super secret ingredient is the Maggi sauce, which is a Chinese sauce that is really a kind of a flavoring sauce. So these can go into the marinade. And like I said, you know, you just really kind of, you want to work these around because you've got all this stuff that's going to kind of break down. You want it to be well coated. You know, this is like when you watch all these shows, they say put it into a bag so that it's really nice and sealed. This can marinate, like I said, for up to 2 days. The marinade does take over. So what we've done now is we've grilled our steak. This has gone onto the grill for, you know, a couple minutes per side, 2 or 3 minutes. You know, it is a thin meat, so it's going to cook relatively quickly. You know, and with these skirt steaks, these sort of secondary cuts, as they call them, you know, don't be scared to, you know, go. It's definitely great mid-rare. So what we're going to do here is, I'm actually going to see. Can you warm me a couple tortillas? I
can. Do you want me to just put that on there?
Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of butter.
Ooh, that's nice. Then we're just going to, you know, get that around. And
this is just to liven them up. And we're going to cut the skirt steak in your classic style. So the idea is really to slice them absolutely perpendicular to the grain to make it extremely tender. So what we cut a few pieces here. We take our
nice tortillas.
Tortillas and a little bit of our ancho sauce to kind of glue them together here. A little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomato. We dust with a little bit of our Mexican spice blend here.
Oh, yum! What's in that?
That is, it's actually a smoked paprika blended with some dried herbs.
Smell the nice smoked paprika.
And a little bit of steak, and a little bit of fresh cotija on top.
Mexican cheese.
Yeah, a little fresh Mexican cheese. And we just put our simple taco together, which is actually, you know, fairly easy to do.
So Kevin, let's take a bite and see how we did.
All right, great.
Mmm. Juicy.
It's good to get a lot of the, you know, the fresh corn from the tortilla. You get a good amount of the meatiness from the steak. You get some of the cheese, freshness of the vegetables. Works out.
It's crispy and juicy and very flavorful all at the same time. So thanks so much, Kevin, for having us.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for coming down.
Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire. For the recipe, Q&A, photos, and more, visit behindtheburner.com.